beginning of the Caribbean cruise. I'm on the Royal Caribbean Liberty, and right now we're in the port of Miami, and I thought I'd show it to you. I wanted to show you the entire ship from a distance, but you can't take pictures from inside the terminal or the passenger processing area. But I'll give you a little bit of a tour as I get a chance. So here's the port of Miami for you. You can see that it's very, very pretty here, even though it's January 31st. And I'm doing this on HD so that you'll have a good idea with really high resolution and high quality. I'm not going to take a lot of time on this part, but I am going to go around this side of the ship and see if I can shoot down the side, because I want to show you something. I'm coming back around. You can see how big this ship is here. It's absolutely huge. This is the aft section, and then I'm going to swing this around. And we're going to look to the forward end of the ship, and you see that little thing up there that's sticking out? That's a hot tub, and it has a glass bottom, so when you're in the hot tub you can look down below and see the water. So that's where we are, and that's where I'll leave it for right now. Well, I had to show you, here are the lifeboats, and this is again is the aft part of the ship, and I believe this flies under a British Commonwealth flag, but I'm not really sure. You can see the people up there leaning out the window. Hopefully he doesn't fall. And that's a dining room up there. Already ate there, as a matter of fact. Hey, a bald eagle just flew by. I don't know if you saw that or not. Well, I'm on the upper deck of the Liberty. I'm looking from the stern aft, I'm sorry, from forward to aft. That's the pilot house back there, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm going to let you take a look at both the ship and this side. We're on the port side of the ship. The other's the stern, so and we're closer to the bow. So here's Miami on the I guess it's the west side. I showed you the east side before. This is the west, and this is at the port of Miami. And this is pretty much what it looks like. You can see the bridges out there and all of the water in the shipyard. And this is the very forward of the ship here. This is where I'll be spending a lot of my time, and I'll show you that in just a minute too. There's a running track up here. You can actually come up here and jog. And there we are back at the back of the ship again as well. And I'll probably be spending a little bit of time down in this pool area. This is not a big pool. This is called the Sky Bar. I guess it's where you can come and get drinks. And of course then here are the two spas. There's one on this side, and I showed you the one on the other side already, but it actually looks down. This is really kind of freaky. You look right down over the side of the ship there, so it's pretty spectacular actually. Let's see what this looks like. Well, as usual, I messed up the camera. It seems like I do that frequently. I must have hit the button coming around. This is the bow of the ship where I plan on spending a lot of the time on this trip. And I wanted to show you the view of the first side that I gave you from the middle deck that I took up in the lifeboats. Let you see Miami from here. And there's that other spa right there. We're headed right for it. And I believe that big structure back there is the pilot house, where you know, the crew drives the ship or sails the ship. So anyway, I just wanted to show you all that. And like I say, we're here in Miami, getting ready to leave. And as soon as the opportunity presents itself, I'll bring Valerie and the rest in the pictures. See you later. Well, I had to show you this because the kids always like it. This is the water park for the kids. Golly, they have hot tubs here, and you know, all these little things you can play on. I think that's pretty cool. What a place for kids. Bring them on one of these things. Of course, this is a little larger over here, and then we have that other pool that was, I think, further up front. but as you can see, it's a popular place, and I guess I will end up showing you a little bit more of the ship. Well, this is the aft sun deck, and I'm not sure what else we're going to see here. It looks like, oh, it's a big power pool. Whoa. That's quite the thing there. Another shot of Miami, and this is a back sun deck and lounge area, I suppose. And we're up high. We're on deck 12. You can see how high off the water we are just from here. This is a huge ship. A huge ship. So, as I said once before, I guess we'll be back a little bit later. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. We're inside the promenade shops area. I wanted to show you the immensity of this. Sorry about the background noise, but they're always talking here. This is looking down through the shops area. You can see how colorful it is. A lot of places to go and eat and things to buy, of course. And I think these are staterooms that are lined up on either side. We're right in the interior of the boat at deck 5. And then back this way, you can see this is looking down a couple of decks, and then this is looking up a couple of decks. You can see how big this is. This is unbelievable, actually, what this is like. So again, I guess I'll be back to you later. Well, here we are out in the middle of the ocean, and weather's a little stormy, I guess. A lot of people are really happy, as you can see. They're just kind of walking the deck. I can't tell you exactly where we're going. There's another cruise ship out there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to find it. It's hard to tell. Probably, I don't know, 5 miles out, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's not far. And there's another one way out there. I'm going to try to focus on that one. We're out in the middle of the Caribbean. Remember Pirates of the Caribbean? Remember how calm the seas seem to be? Well, this isn't really a bad stormy day. It's just a mild stormy day. There's no rain. The wind's quite a bit, but a lot of that's from the headwind of the ship. And this is looking back at the stern of the ship, the aft of the ship there. I'm not the stern. No, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's right, stern. Then it's port side over there, and well, I forgot all the terms. But anyway, here we are out in the middle of the Caribbean. Isn't this something? The ship looks so big, and then you get out in the ocean and you realize it's pretty small. Real small, as a matter of fact. Beautiful morning. I can feel the ship rocking and pitching and going. And the waves probably are a lot bigger than they look, at least the swells that we're going through. So there we are. Just wanted to show this to you. Now wait till you get a look at me. This is going to be real funny. And there I am. I'm all made up to make sure that my hair doesn't blow off. And anyway, just thought I'd show all this to you. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. I am. So get back to it here. The ship, and I'll turn the recorder off and we'll go do something else. Maybe I'll go down below there and see the waves at the lower level.
Hi, it's Val, and I'm in the Caribbean. We're sailing Red Sea, February 1st, 2009, and we're on our way to San Juan. We'll be there tomorrow morning. We came out to check out the water. It's been pretty windy today. So, we're here, came out to check out the water, get some
I should have been down here the whole time. Right there.
Yeah.
I'll spend some time there. That'll be nice. Here. Oh, wait a second. No, stay there. There we are. We got a light on, but it's not working real well. See? Keep turning this way a little bit. Oh, my hair's all messed up. It ain't hair, but that's okay. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
She's being camera shy. We're headed southeast, so they made a turn south. We were going directly east, and they made a turn south, and now we're going southeast. So I guess they did it to get around the storm. I don't know. So anyway, we thought we could take a couple pictures of this. It's so neat here. Get back here so you can see the motion of the ship. Into the boat, looking up, there's another spot the other night, right up in there. Seas are pretty rough, but I like it like that. Do you? Does Val like it rough? What was that? Oh, you're going to take a picture there.
So I noticed that change in the water from the air bubbles getting in there.
Changes from dark blue to that really, really light, almost fluorescent seafoam blue. Yeah, you can see that there. Boy, it's really, the seas are really rough, but it's great. And of course, this is nothing like it could be, but it makes it really nice. And there is the wake of the ship. We're in the back of the ship now. Valerie's coming back around here, and you can see the wake of the ship right there. Beautiful. We have a nice sunset going on. sunset, sort of. Still out here by the back of the ship. You can hear the engines and the propellers. Well, we're coming up on Puerto Rico now. I wanted to show you this nice blue water. Of course, the sun, I'm looking towards the south. And I don't know if you can see the outline of the island over there. Let's see if I can bring it up. But Puerto Rico's right there. You can see those, just barely see through the haze of this camera, the island there. That's Puerto Rico. That's where we're headed. I'm going to go up a deck here and see if I can take a picture. I went up a deck. We're a little higher here. Still don't know if you can see it. There you go. You can just see just a hint of the outline of the mountains there on Puerto Rico. That's what that is. We passed this ship that you can see way back there. We passed it some time ago. It's the one I took a picture of last night. We passed it today. I guess they sped the boat up because we were losing time. But anyway, we're headed to Puerto Rico. And that's it, right out there. I'll take some pictures when we get closer. Just looking north again as we're coming into Puerto Rico, so you can't see the island here, but I just wanted to show you the water close. Just see what it looks like. The color isn't quite true on the camera. The water close to the ship is about right, but out there in the sunlight, it's actually a little bluer than it looks here. Almost looks turquoise in the movie. It isn't really turquoise, so we're looking north here. Now we're in San Juan now. Val's taking a picture. I'll just zoom in here. What I wanted to show were these old forts, because they're really spectacular. Old Spanish forts. Coming into the port there. There's the other fort that protects the harbor. You know, I'd like to know where Port Royal was, but you can just see Pirates of the Caribbean in this fort here. Yeah. Just like the real one. This is the group that we're with here. I don't see Kenny or Kylie, but they're supposed to be here. And then there's San Juan. Already a cruise ship out there. And you can see the old walled city here. These are the original old walls of the city. Where we are.
We're in San Juan. Today is February 2nd.
San Juan,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. And that's our ship right behind her there. Liberty of the Seas. That's the group we're with right there. There's Kylie right over there. And then there's our ship. Look at the size of that thing. And you compare it to the size of these. That thing's almost twice the size of the biggest, the one I just showed you. Woo! And here we are, and now
we're at the old Fort San Juan. There's a brick wall, a rock wall that surrounds the part of the island here.
the old part of the city, huh?
Part of the city. And here's one of the towers, fortresses, another one behind us.
Yeah.
We're scoping it out. You can check out the mechanical.
Yeah, these are That's probably a mortar position. That's an artillery cannon position there. The old fort there. And then, of course, the ocean right here. Oh, you're fine.
No,
You're
no
fine.
good for me. No good for your camera.
You're fine. That's the fort that we saw coming in, and now we're way over here.
Fort in old San Juan. San Cristóbal and El Morro.
See,
You look at this, it's the same. 2 fort, 2 fort. El Morro is too much bigger.
really?
It's too much walking.
Ah, this is
You look at
best.
this, that's good.
Well, thank you so
It's the
much.
same.
I appreciate that. And some of the older buildings here, you can see it's definitely a Caribbean Spanish style. And there's a typical street. That's the building I took as we were walking along.
I didn't know what time it was before.
San Cristobal.
Yeah, that.
This is from inside. And we'll be going up on top there, I suppose, here in a few minutes. We want to take a look around down here first. Old Spanish fort built in the 1600s. That's our ship right out there. I'm up on the Fortress San Cristobal. It's the easternmost fort of the system here. Sorry about the sun there. Just give you a bird's eye view of this part of San Juan. And I'm taking it from this point here, which is the main gate from the city into the fort. There, which is a ramp up from the bottom of the fort, and this is the top of the main firing battery. Just giving you a real quick sweep here so you can see what it is. And we'll walk over here and let you see this part. These are portals, of course, for rifles and cannon, but cannon primarily. Down on that part of the fort, and some of the wall, and this way here. See, of course. Pretty amazing.
Follow me. What? No, stop following me. San Juan, Puerto Rico still. We just got done exploring the fort, and now we've come back down to the ship, and we're getting ready to get back on the boat, which is right there.
The big gigantic boat. Hopefully he's there, because he might not be able to get back on.
What was that?
Nothing.
I love night pictures with these HD cameras.
You have to be careful.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. There's the flag of Puerto Rico right there. Sheraton Hotel. Waterfront. And we're back to the bow of the ship right there. That's ours. The Liberty of the Seas. Wow, it's hard to believe how big that thing is. I meant to show us what the hallways look like here. They're not very wide, as you can see for me in the picture. I have to come way over here like this, and then here's our room number. Kylie and I are in 6221, and this is the room size here. Not very big. There's Kylie. Say hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Now we have 2 beds in here, and a TV, and a desk, and the closet's right there. That's what that is. Sorry about the picture moving around so much. And then here is the restroom. A shower there, and the toilet. So,
Exciting, the bathroom.
yeah, real exciting. But anyway, we thought we'd show it to you, and there I am in the mirror. Okay, talk to you later. Well, it's another Well, I'm up on the top deck of the ship, and again, we're heading east. You can kind of tell because the sun's in that direction. And there are islands all around us. The mist is pretty heavy, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But there's an island right on the right side of that light post right there. Just barely see it. And that's to our starboard. That's to the right of the ship. And then, of course, there's this big set of islands that are between. You can see them pretty well now without even me magnifying, but I'll go ahead and magnify them up. Elizabeth will recognize this. That looks very much like the Hawaiian Islands, the way they jut out of the ocean when you approach them. Big and huge. And then there's that small island just to the right of this post right here. Actually, that post is kind of splitting that island up right now. You can just barely see some homes or something right out there. Well, there's probably, who knows what's happening. But a lot of these are Virgin Islands. I think we're right through the Virgin Islands here. Now you can see buildings out here. So, yeah, this is kind of exciting being here. It's a little different than I thought already. I thought most of these islands were pretty flat, but man, that right there looks like Hawaii. Like the Hawaiian Islands would look. And you can see something there, maybe some hotels or something right there. Pictures as we get closer. The island we're going to is very small, San Martin. And I'm not sure where out there it is, but my guess is it's straight ahead. I can see an island almost dead ahead. That'd be my guess if that's where we're going, and I'll line that. Well, maybe not. Anyway, somewhere just to the left, I think. You can see, or to the right, just to the left of where the sun is in the water, is a small island way, way, way off in the distance. Probably that one. But there we are, out in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Pretty cool, I think. I'm going to turn this around so you can see who's talking to you. It was really nice of Valerie to bring me out here and let me do this. It's hard being away, very difficult for me to be away, but I also gotta do things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I guess we'll wait and see. Anyway, thanks, Val. I believe, as it turns out, this is San Juan here, and Phillipsburg will be on the south side of the island. The north side is French, the south side is the Netherlands, and it's split right down the middle. I suppose it's the smallest landmass in the world that's divided by two sovereign nations, is what they say. But I think this is San Martin here. I think we're headed right down through there somewhere. Well, today's a calm day on the Caribbean, and so I thought I'd show it to you. Today's Wednesday. It's February 4th, hardly believe it. We had a great day yesterday in San Martin, and it was just out on a sailboat. I wish I could have taken the camera, but I was just afraid that if I did, we'd get it wet, and after I did all the stuff that I did, I was glad I didn't take the camera, but hopefully Valerie got some good pictures with hers. As you can see, we're headed, well, maybe you can't tell, but we're headed west, and the storminess and the rough waves are pretty much gone. This is a very calm sea. As you can see, we have small waves, still large swells. The ship feels those large swells, but not the small little waves. So this is what the Caribbean looks like, probably most of the time, I understand. So I'll just let you take this in for a few minutes. The lens is a little foggy, sorry, it is humid here. Still February 4th, Wednesday, and we're just cruising. It's a very nice day, very warm, probably about 85. Quite humid, as you could tell when I had the fog on the lens. The water is just so calm. Being on a little sailboat out there, this would be a perfect day for it. These are so you know where you are on the ship. It shows the fore and the aft, the bow and the stern. It gives all the different levels and what they're for. And a little layout of the deck you're on. Promenades up there, that's the mall area. Down here is the casino level and some restaurants and bars. See the pretty white stairs and these beautiful elevators. The elevators alone are gorgeous. So we'll go back over this way. And of course this is where I took some pictures a few minutes ago. It was outside here. So another staircase. There's staircases on either side of the central part of the ship. And here we are going outside again. This is the formal dining room where we have our formal and casual dinners. Most of the time we eat up in the buffet area. I think I've taken some pictures of that, maybe I haven't. But you can see how nice this is. And it's very large. There's a chandelier for Elizabeth. She loves chandeliers, and that's a big one. Not quite as big as the one from Phantom of the Opera, but still very nice. They're gonna have actually a buffet salad bar here today. But I wanted to get in here before a whole lot of people came in so you could kind of see it. There are three floors of this restaurant. There's this main floor, then you have the next level, and then the next level, and they put on shows there on the stairs. So I wanted to show that to you. We sit, by the way, our table where we sit is that one right there. That's the one that we sit at, Valerie's party, and there's a whole bunch of people. That's why they need such a big table. I sit in that chair right there, that green one right there by the stairs on the angle. That's my chair. What do you know? We're on the stern of the ship, very back. I was here with Valerie the other day, but that was a stormy day. I thought I should take some pictures of this so you can see the colors. You hear the engines and the colors in the background. I feel the ship swaying around. It's really evident up front where the bow is, but whoops, sorry about that. I'll put this down and just hold the camera steady, and whatever movement you see is the ship moving. Should have done this on the stormy day. It would have really been noticeable. Now it's not so much so. It's very calm. The dining room, or I should say the buffet room is up there. This is the back of the ship again, looking back. beautiful colors in the water here as I sweep the camera up towards the bow. Just took a single picture of this shot. That's the suspending or extending hot tub up there. It is strange being in that, I gotta admit. Yeah, there is a ship out there. I don't know if I can find it for you. It's a freighter of some sort. Don't pool area here and just on the other side. Waiting room. We're in a food for you. Back over here. Hey, how are you? It wraps around all the way over the other side there, but I'm going to come back and show you the picture windows because that's where the ocean is, of course. Today's an overcast, rainy day. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, February 5th, and it's raining a little bit. But what you see in the background there is Haiti. We saw the south side of the east side of the island, which was the Dominican Republic yesterday. I didn't have my camera with me, plus it was out in the distance away, so it would have been hard to see. But this is Haiti that you're looking at here. And as you can see, the seas are a little rough this morning. Not bad, but we've been feeling it a bit. And there's a ship in the background. I'm next to where the crew that runs the ship, as far as sailing it, is right here. That's what this is. So here we are. Let's take a look at Haiti here. And it's definitely stormy. So I don't know whether Valerie and them are going to want to go to shore or not. But wraps on around over here. I don't want to get the camera wet since it's kind of a bad idea. But let's just see this here. What wraps around. As you can see, the seas are rougher than they were yesterday, and I've been feeling it. Haiti. As I said, we're in Haiti now. We're pulling into Labadie. It's actually probably owned by the cruise company. They don't want you going on the main island. This is an island, or actually I guess a small island or peninsula just off of Haiti. I'm just walking along the deck here in case you're wondering what's happening. But this little cove here in the island is, I suppose, where we're going to be. I don't know if Valerie will decide to get off or not. It's going to be a pretty wet day. Of course, if that's the idea, no big deal. Water taxi, one of those I guess we'll be taking. Something like that anyway, one of those and one of those. That's actually the one that they'll be using to transport us, I think. Looks like there's several of them. As you look on down the coast of Haiti here, you can see that's the back end of the ship there, of course, and looks like we've got a little maybe island there, maybe that's really far out in the distance, and that's the island jutting out there. Stairs here because I think it would give me a good bird's eye view of everything, and nobody else is up here. I don't like to climb the extra stairs. Of course, I don't mind doing that. The island is actually, we're not going to see it, but the island's a stark contrast to this this cruise ship, you can get basically an idea just looking at these houses here. It's hard to see them, but I mean, the usual homes on the island aren't even that good. They're little shacks. Alright, well, I guess that's enough of the tour for today. I don't know when I'll take any more pictures. I've only got about 10 minutes more time left. So anyway, it's been a good trip. I doubt that well, we might show the return into the port at Miami, but we'll see.